Antony debut today versus Arsenal as Erik ten Hag hints on unleashing Casemiro today in the game of Arsenal. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? Smash the like button, comment and share. The game is going to be live and we are going to be here to do a match reaction. I think in 2 hours time from now the lineup is going to be out and we are going to be here to do the match build up featuring the confirmed team news and everything that United is all about. And today I've just seen Antony come to Old Trafford and he's part of the match squad to play against Arsenal, and obviously Erik ten Hag is also in there. I've seen him on the pitch trying to really investigate and do the needful on the pitch of Old Trafford. 4 hours to the game, he was really standing in the middle of the pitch and he was really looking at everywhere. Was he studying the wind? I don't know really, but obviously this is United Matters channel. Rock and David is my name and I'm excited for this game, guys. What a way to go into this game, guys. Won 3 in a row, kept 2 clean sheets. The manager trying to really find his team, the right shape of his team, that is Erik ten Hag. Obviously, Rock and David is my name, and let's get straight into this story. As Erik ten Hag had lots of things to say about Sir Alex Ferguson, Arsene Wenger, the clash between United and Arsenal, and obviously, what a better way to start this video by showing you the man of the moment, Erik ten Hag. That is him arriving at Old Trafford. You see him very with the fans. These are the barriers put there for you, but Erik ten Hag is arriving at Old Trafford and obviously he's there trying to go on and redo the needful and really get his win against United, against Arsenal, because I really believe that if I'm to give a percentage, United has a winning percentage of like 85%, because Arsenal in the last 17 visits at Old Trafford, they've only won 1, and that one game they won, there were no fans. So the last time they came here, they are beaten 3-2 at Old Trafford. And I've done a video on Rokan Media Football about what Bukayo Saka has really said. And I told Arsenal fans that one thing you should know about this United team is that it's not the Arsenal team, it's not the United team that played against Arsenal. You know that very well. There was Maguire, you get Luke Shaw, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. This time round, you are seeing a team that is having Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane in that central defense with Malacia, Diego Dallo, Casemiro, Eriksson, Bruno Fernandes, Ronaldo, Antony, and so on and so forth. So that's what I've told these players, also the people of Arsenal, on my other channel which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. If at all you want to see me really dissect issues differently, not talking United, you can go on and subscribe to that channel which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. So Erik ten Hag arriving at Old Trafford, that's the photo, and obviously to me, I have a belief. I'm really believing something positive about Antony, that he might be unleashed today, and we might go into for a shocker for this game of football as United plays the side which goes by the names of Arsenal, because many people don't know how Erik ten Hag operates. Tell me a player that Erik ten Hag has really brought in and he has not played him immediately. Lisandro Martinez, it happened. Malacia, it had. You get Eriksson, he has been playing every minute that Erik ten Hag has been here in the Premier League. Which other player? Talk of Casemiro. The reason was given that he had not yet played 90 minutes. And the reason as to why I really believe that Antony is going to play a huge factor into this game of football against Arsenal is he had already played 180 minutes at Ajax. 2 games, and the 2 games he missed, he would have played them 90 minutes. But Erik ten Hag has already said a player who has already played 90 minutes is as fit as a player at Manchester United to come in and really fit into his team. And obviously, what a shocker to throw in Antony. And I really believe that if he doesn't start him, obviously, he'll play like 30 minutes of this game. Reason being, he's fresh and Erik ten Hag trusts him, because it's going to depend on the match situation. If Antony starts, obviously, you know he won't play 90 minutes. But if at all he doesn't start, it will depend on the match situation and how Erik ten Hag is going to approach it. If Arsenal will be really attacking us, obviously you can throw in Antony to really add more threat onto you going forward and reduce on their attack. If we are really behind, he can really throw in Antony and go on and really change the game. So I really believe that it's 100%. It's 100% positive in every aspect of the game to bring in Antony. That's it. Antony will come in on any in any game situation. When you want, even if you are leading, you need Antony, because that means Arsenal will be attacking you and there will be lots of spaces for him to exploit. Like in the game of Leicester, we lacked a player to exploit those spaces, pockets of spaces, especially in the inside tunnels. So when you have Antony, he does that a lot. And when you are really wanting to lead or get a goal, Antony can also help you a lot because he's good at sitting down players. And let me wait to see how Antony or Zinchenko is going to go on and really take on a man who goes by the names of Antony. Then Ten Hag, well, on Sky Sport yesterday before this game, but he was almost talking this game. He was asked if Casemiro is ready to be unleashed on Arsenal. He said, I think so. He is used to playing big games, meaning that Casemiro might be having a very huge chance to start in this game today. And I think 2 hours from now, you are going to be knowing whether he's starting or not. But this is a very good hint that ready to unleash him. The reply was, I think so. I think so. And I believe what a better way to unleash Casemiro. One, it's going to be Old Trafford. People are going to be cheering United players from the first minute to the 90th minute, and other players won't let the team down. Secondly, the midfield of Arsenal is weak. I think today, with the injury boost of Zinchenko for Arsenal, I think they might play with Zinchenko. You get William Saliba, no, not Saliba, Odegaard and Granit Xhaka. And I know Arsenal is going to play with a lot of respect for Manchester United. That's it. They are going to play with a lot of respect for us. That's it. They are going to really sit deep sometimes because they know that if they come all out, we are going to hit them. That's it. I know they're going to play with respect. So when you're having Casemiro, he helps you to go on and unleash your midfield. The way your midfield links to the attack when you're having Casemiro is different from the way it links to the attack when you're not having him. Obviously, that midfield of Arsenal, Casemiro is going to be a stroke. And talk about insurance, people like Bruno Fernandes and Martinez will go on and really do whatever they want with the ball because they know that behind them, they're having a player who can go on and really exploit that side. Though to me, I'm really believing that, I'm having a thought that has just came in me that maybe Casemiro starts with Scott McTominay in a double midfield pivot, then Eriksen plays ahead of them and Bruno shifts to the right wing, then Sancho on the left and Rashford leading the line. I'm having a picture of a team like that Erik Ten Hag might pick. I don't think that is going to drop Scott McTominay. If he starts Casemiro, obviously Scott McTominay has to start also because that's been good from the game of Liverpool. He really put up a fight in the midfield area, and in the game of Southampton, he really played very well, though in just breaking play of Southampton. But going forward, he's not all that an amazing player, but breaking play and putting in the workaholism, putting in the effort, you get fighting and putting his body on line, fighting for the badge of United, obviously. He's immense, and I really believe that he knows this derby better. People like Rashford, Scott McTominay, who else? David De Gea, I think they know this derby better, or this rivalry better than any of us. So the manager, I think, can go in for them because he knows that they can go in and put in a shift for that. But he's ready to unleash Casemiro against Arsenal. Then, on today's game, Ten Hag had the following to say. He said, on United and Arsenal rivalry in the past, he's had top games, big history between two clubs, both with incredibly good players and good managers, but it's now about Sunday. It's new. We have to build a future. Obviously, one thing I like about Ten Hag is that the belief in him is really out of this world. He believes that he can break the era right now and really build a new era. His first statement when he arrived at Manchester United will never be forgotten. He said, eras come to an end. And as I see things, people won't see this coming, but I've already seen it coming. The rise of Arsenal and Manchester United is going to affect Man City. Is going to affect Man City and the side which goes with the names of Liverpool. You get? Because when Manchester United and Arsenal rise, obviously, the buzz is going to be so much. The pressure is going to be so much because they're having lots of fans and lots of money are going to run into their pockets. They really boost their teams and they will be nowhere near those teams. United and Arsenal will be by far ahead of Man City and Liverpool because what puts you by far is your history, your current performance, and the fans that you've been having. You know that very well, isn't it? So that is what Ten Hag was talking about, the history of these clubs in the for you, but he's here to build a new future. And obviously, let's wait for the new future today as we see whether he really beats Arsenal to pulps. When asked about this battle between Roy Keane or Patrick Vieira, he said, "That's clear, no question. Roy Keane," obviously replying as a Red Devil, that is Erik Ten Hag. Now Ten Hag, talking about Arsene Wenger and Sir Alex Ferguson, he said, "What Wenger did at Arsenal was great. His philosophy, I really respect that, but Fergie built all of this in there for you." Obviously, when Arsene Wenger came, Fergie had already built this, and Arsene Wenger tried to really interject in, and obviously really set up a very big battle between United and Arsenal. But Ferguson had started in 1992, especially the Premier League, and by the time Arsene Wenger came in 1996, United were already winners and he had already built a very good system of players. Though when Arsene Wenger came in through, lots of things changed and United started to compete with Arsenal for every trophy available. Now, Ten Hag said, "I speak with Alex Ferguson and we are happy with that. So are his advisors. We are grateful, but now we have to build a new future." That is also clear. So, in a game of magnitude like this, United versus Arsenal, trust me, if you're a manager like Erik Ten Hag, you can't not talk to Sir Alex Ferguson. You have to talk to him to tell you the traits of this game, how he used to go on and really beat Arsenal. But obviously the decision making remains yours because you're the permanent manager. And obviously Ten Hag has gone ahead to really hail Arsene Wenger's philosophy. Obviously everyone loved it, but obviously he loved Sir Alex Ferguson. And I know he's really telling him to do lots of things. I don't believe that Alex Ferguson, when he's having a chat with Erik Ten Hag, will tell him what to talk to Amers. You know Amers, that assistant coach that Ragnick brought in when he really had a chat with Sir Alex Ferguson in the tunnel after that game of Atletico Madrid, when he told him that I've been coaching in America, and Ferguson told him, "Oh, you need to do much better." I don't believe that will come in a conversation between Sir Alex Ferguson and Erik Ten Hag, because I really believe that Ten Hag is more like Sir Alex Ferguson. Sir Alex Ferguson came in at Manchester United after breaking the ceiling or the dominancy of Rangers and Celtic with Aberdeen. He won the Scottish Premier League and he went ahead to win the UEFA Europa League, by the time, is it Cup Winners' Cup, with Aberdeen. You know that very well. So Erik Ten Hag comes in here from Ajax, but he has done a lot and proven a lot at the world stage. Ajax to the semi-final. They got out of the group stages last season, knocked out by Benfica, but obviously it was not a day of Ajax because Ajax attacked a team which goes by names of Benfica all day and all night, but couldn't score. That's it. But obviously Erik Ten Hag is like Ferguson, according to me, and I see a lot of positivity each and every time I see him really speak to us and the media. And lastly, this is something I've just wanted to come in and talk about, that what a disgrace. I don't support England, I support Netherlands, but everyone has seen the positivity and the progress United has underwent after the dropping of Harry Maguire. Now, the Sun is telling us that Gareth Southgate has told Harry Maguire, "Don't worry about your England future," despite the defender being dropped for Manchester United's last 3 games. When you look at a manager like Southgate, you ask yourself, why should you put in a player who is really going to cost you? I really believe that England has now produced very many good defenders. To me, it's not that United is going to play against Arsenal, but trust me, right now I can play Ben White ahead of Harry Maguire. Even if you tell me that swap Harry Maguire for Ben White, I tell you, get me Ben White, I get you Harry Maguire, because Ben White can put in a shift in that central defense that Harry Maguire can't put in. Nowadays, the central defense is all about pace and having a very good game reading. Harry Maguire doesn't have any of those. Teams play a high line, especially teams of the stature of United, Arsenal. I'm talking about teams that compete for the Champions League places and the league. So Harry Maguire can thrive in a team that plays a back three and plays deep. And that's exactly the system of Gareth Southgate. You know that very well. That's what he really portrays on the field of play every time. So why would a manager come out and really assure Harry Maguire that he's going to be playing for England? That is a disgrace and a wrong message being sent to players like Ben White, who have put in a shift this season. So that's why very many people are saying that Gareth Southgate shouldn't be the manager of England. That's it. If I'm Gareth Southgate, I drop Harry Maguire. He doesn't play into this UEFA League Nations League that is going to happen, I think, is it next week, but one? I drop him immediately. But he's deciding to really keep him on the field of play against England, yet United is showing him that, please, this is not a player that you need. Oh, guys, thank you very much for watching in. Tell me what you think about Antony debut versus Arsenal, and Ten Hag promising to unleash Casemiro today into this squad of Manchester United as we play a side which goes by the names of Arsenal. Remember, Casemiro made his debut against Southampton. He only played 10 minutes. In the game of Leicester that he won 1-0, he played like 40 minutes. Obviously, he has played 40. So can Erik Ten Hag really get him onto the pitch today to start against Arsenal in that midfield area? Big question to you. And remember, obviously, Casemiro is really a very good player and he has done it all. Obviously, in a game like this, you need Casemiro, and the manager has promised us on Sky Sport that he's really going to unleash Casemiro. I sign out for now. See you later. Rokan David is my name. United Matters channel is the YouTube channel you're really watching us on. I think we're left with just 100 people to hit 8,000 subscribers. Guys, go into the lower right bottom corner and smash that red button that has the word subscribe, and then hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. I sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty God protect you abundantly. I'm out.